Okay, so welcome to the next session, and today we are looking at Python modules and packages. Okay, we are looking at Python modules and packages, guys. This is very important when it comes to modules and packages. Yesterday we looked at it, but today I want to make more practical scenario cases for you guys so you are clear on Python modules and packages. Before tomorrow morning, we move to what we call libraries. Okay, now let's say I just have my notebook. I've selected my kernel, right? Okay. Please, is it clear? The font size. Okay, I think the font size is okay. Shall I increase it a bit? Let me just increase it a bit. I think this should be good now. Is the font size okay? All right. So now let's go on. So now what I need to do is I want to work with Python packages and modules. Okay. And what you guys to understand is when we talk about Python modules and packages helps you to organize and reuse your code. That's the whole concept. Okay. It's going to help you organize and reuse your code anywhere in your program. Okay. So let's say for instance, I have this project. I have a project here called Darko. This project called Python module. So this is my project. Inside this project, I am going to have what? All my project folders and Python scripts inside this project. You understand? And my virtual environment too will be there. Now, what you need to understand within this project, we need the folders that we will create here. So when we right click and we say new, then we say new folder, then we will say, let's say AI underscore class. Okay, when we say AI underscore class, this folder is going to be our package, and inside it here we will have files. So we will say new file, but it's not going to be a test file, so I have to move out from here. So you see that inside here, so you see the AI class is here. Now inside this AI class, this is a folder. Now you guys saw it's a folder, right? Now inside this folder we are going to have Python scripts. Now what I'm saying is, for you to be able to use the packages, this is a custom package that we are building, right? For you to be able to understand these custom packages, I'm going to teach you. But let's first look at something. We have inbuilt packages. So let me come here and code. So we have inbuilt packages. I will say import. We use this keyword to import any packages, whether the package is inbuilt in Python or the package is what from our own custom API or anywhere in our project. We are going to use this package, and for us to use this package anywhere, you guys can see I'm using the package in a notebook. I want to use a particular package in a notebook. When we move ahead, I will use the package from what? Anywhere. I can use the package from where? In a script, and also call it using the terminal. I'll show you guys. Now, what I want to tell you now is we have inbuilt packages and modules, okay? And one of the inbuilt packages is what? Import math. This. And once I say import math like this is a package. So now what I need to understand is this math is a package in Python. Okay, guys? Now if this math is a package in Python, what do I need to do? You need to understand that you can call any function within this package. Take note. Any function within this package can be called and used anywhere in your entire project once you import it. So let's say I'm in this entire project, which is the notebook. Once I import it here, I can use it anywhere moving forward with any code. Okay, so now once I say import math, I can then use this. That's why I say we have two ways. The first way is you can say math dot. Now dot will bring you all the functions within this math package. You see, so within this math package we have so many functions, right, guys? So all that I do is, okay, I'm looking for square root. I will say square root. Okay, so this is a function in Python. You see, this is an inbuilt function, and I can say the square root of, let's say, 30, and then I will get what? This as my result. You see, but let's say the same thing, I can also say something like this. I can also write something like this. From, okay, I can just say from math, okay, import, then I'll say square root, like this. So you see, so I'm saying that from math, and math is a package, isn't it? So my advice for you is always use the from. Don't usually use import, import, import. Always, it's good you can use import, but my advice is always use the from, which will be a good practice for you. Now, what I want you guys to do is from math is a package, isn't it? Import what? Square root. This is a function in this package. The same concept, if we have AI underscore class, within this AI, we are going to have what? A module. Within the module, we will have functions there. We will look at it. Okay. So now, I will just come down like this, and I will say that what? Print. What am I printing? The square root, which is a function, let's say square root of 20. Okay. And then now when I run this, I'll get 4.46. The same this, I can say comma the pi is pi, okay, this one. I can continue with so many functions within this particular package. All right, so there are so many functions within this particular package. You saw it here when I said dot. You saw so many functions I was trying to scroll through, right? So it's the same thing here. So now another thing you can do is we have inbuilt packages again, like import numpy as np. Now import numpy as np means that the numpy is an inbuilt package, okay, and the np is an alias. The np is an alias. You can also say import pandas as what? PD. So these are just aliases of this, so that going forward in your code, you don't say numpy, you don't say pandas. It's not professional. You rather use the aliases, okay? You rather use the aliases to reference them, to do your calculations, pandas and numpy manipulations and all that, calculations and all that. You understand? So you can also use this. If you are not able to do this, that's why I said you install. So you can either come up here and say pip install, then you bring what? Numpy. You can install it through here directly, and then if this is underlined, the numpy is underlined for you, you can install it here, or you can create a custom file. We call it requirements.txt. Okay, and now within this requirements.txt, you put that numpy there, here, numpy. If you want to add more, you can say pandas. If you want to add more, you can say IPY kernel. You see, so it goes like that. And when you save this like this, okay, and then you close, let's say you save it, you just have to open your terminal. So when I come to my terminal, new terminal, here on my terminal, I just have to install it, and that's it. I can use it. Let me wait for a second. So on my terminal, it should be activated. Let's wait for it to be activated. All right, so my conda has been activated. So I just come here and I'll say pip. I've already installed it, so I'll just say pip install. There are so many ways you can install this, okay? There are so many ways you can install this requirements.txt file, which has the numpy, the pandas, and then the IP kernel file. All you need is come here and say pip install. You can say -r, then bring the file requirements.txt, okay? Or you can say pip install numpy, okay? Or you can even use conda and all that. But always, since it's outside the conda, you use pip install, and you are good to go. You understand? Now, once you install, or any way approach you use like this or on the terminal, you are good to go. Then what you do is you can then use these things. You can then use them. So I can say np, instead of me typing numpy, I'm not going to type numpy, I'll just say np dot. So what am I doing? Np dot, let me use, so inside, just a second. Inside this numpy, we have so many functions, okay? And one of the function is array. We can use array function. So I said np dot array, okay? And now this array is basically going to help me do some calculations. So let's say I have my array function, which they have, I'm passing a list of 1, 2, 3, 4, let's say 5. Now, with this array of functions, which I have as a numpy, all that I need to do is what? Just run this. And numpy will do the calculation for me. Okay, it's taking long because of the pandas. Let me remove the pandas. Let me stop it. So I'm stopping and then I'll run. Yeah, restart. Yeah. Okay, so now let's run this. Okay, so now you see, we have our result here. You see, so it's very simple. This is the package, and inside the package, we have functions. You call it. Now, what I'm also saying is that we are going to have inbuilt packages, and the first step is those inbuilt packages. Sometimes we want to import them in our program. Okay, we can import it in a notebook, or we can create a custom Python script and we import it from there. Now, what we need to do is this folder here, AI underscore class, is your package name. Now, inside this package, I call something underscore underscore init. Okay, underscore dot py. Okay, so basically what this init is doing is that this init is what is going to help you initialize. Okay, let me add a dot string so you guys understand. This init file is empty. Sometimes it's always empty, we don't put anything there, right? And this init file is going to help you what perform some special use case when it comes to Python and defining the packages. It's basically going to help you define the packages and initialize their namespaces. That's it. So it helps you define the packages, okay, and initialize their namespaces. Okay, so basically what this init file is going to do is an empty file. You don't do anything with it. It's just going to help you define your packages and also initialize their namespaces so that Python will understand that, okay, you want to use this package and module. So now, inside this package, we then create our Python script, which is the modules. So I can say within the AI class, I can say what should be our script? What name should we give it to? Within the AI class, we can have Python track, Python underscore track, or let's say Python underscore session. Okay, so we can have a Python session. Okay, dot py. This is a Python script. You see, so you see that this is the package. Okay, within this entire package, I have the init file to help me initialize and define my packages and also help initialize it. And then based on that, I have my Python script, which is my modules. And with this module, I have one module called Python underscore session. So within our AI class, we have Python sessions. Okay, now with this Python sessions, I can have my functions and anything I want to program here. So I can just say that addition into bracket, I can say a comma b comma c. Okay, and then what I'll do is I'll just bring my this and I'll just return the function a plus b plus c. You see, I can have so many functions. I can have another function. Let's say the same thing here. I just I change this to multiply. Okay, and then I'll change this entire one to a times b times c. You see, I can have another one say subtract. subtract, right? And subtract, I can just switch this to what? A minus B minus C. You see? So guys, are you watching carefully? I will just save this, Control S, or you can use the save here. Save, this save. You can use this save. It's all good. Now, you see, this is the package, AI underscore class. With this package, I have my init, and I'm saying that the init file allows you to what? Define the package and initialize what? Their namespaces. You're good to go. Always do not forget to add the init file in your package. Just take note of that. And now, once you have the init file, the next thing is to have your modules, which is your Python scripts. Okay? And now with this Python scripts, we are having Python underscore session.py. This is our Python script. And inside this Python script, we are having what we call what? Functions. Let's say currently we have only these functions there, right? And now I can import these packages in anywhere in my program. And currently our program is Python modules. So I can import this package anywhere, this entire package anywhere. So let's see how we import it, okay? That's what I'm saying, that currently, let's say we have a notebook, right? This is the notebook, AI underscore bootcamp.ipynb. This is our notebook. Now, inside this notebook, I can come here and then just import it. You understand? I can come here and then just import. And what will I do? I will just say from, you see, I'll first do the keyword from where? Where? Like, what are you importing? So what are you importing? We are importing AI underscore class. So from AI underscore class, you see it has even showed for me. And then dot, what's the next one? The next one from here, where do you go? You go to the what? Where do you go? You go to what? You go to the module. I'm looking for something here, a function in this module, isn't it? And those functions are what? Here are the functions. I'm looking for these individual functions to use in my program. And all that we are saying is that go to the package, search for the package. Inside the package, go to the module. So I'll just say from AI underscore class dot. So dot what? Yes, in the comment section. Dot what? In the comment section, let's go. So AI from AI underscore class dot. What will be our next Python session? Very good, Sammy. So Python underscore session. You see it has already showed up. And then what do? We just import, because when we come here, we just have only one step. So from AI underscore class dot Python session, import. What are we importing? Here that I'm saying that when you look at this module, we have so many functions. We have 3 functions. So I'm saying that you can import them individually, or you can use the star to import all. So I can say import addition, okay, or I can say import subtract, okay, you see, or I can say import multiply. But if I don't want to be repeating all these things, I can just say import all, like this. You guys get the logic? And now when I come below, I can say addition into bracket, let's say 3,5, 6, because our parameters, remember, we pass 3 parameters in our argument. We're making an argument, and within the argument, remember, we pass 3 parameters. So it means that our argument, our value is supposed to be 3. Don't forget, else you get error. All right. Now, the same thing I can say multiply. You see how we are doing it? Multiply. And I can say 4, 6, 7. The same way I can say subtract. It pops up. Yep. I just click on it. So I can say subtract. Inside subtract, I will just say 4, 7, 9. Okay. Now, once I run this, it will do the calculations for me. But for me to see each individual calculation, all that I need to do is just come here and then say print. Inside the print, okay, I close my print brackets. All right. Then I come here again. I use print. Inside my print, I put the functions there. You see? Now I come here, print. Inside the print, I put everything there like this. You see? So this is a custom most packages we have built for ourselves. We are not relying on Python. We are building our own custom packages, and this is the beautiful thing about Python, and this is the beautiful thing about programming. Okay, so you can see from AI class, which is this package, go to Python sessions, which is this script, and then import all the functions in this particular package. If you want to be specific, you just remove the star, then you put the function there, the name of the function. It can be addition, multiply, or subtract. Now, once I run this, I should get my result for each. You see, we are good to go. We've been able to import the package and use it anywhere in our program. Now, let's see how we can still use this same package on our terminal. Okay, how we can also use it here, right? We can run it here. So let's say we create another Python script here. Let's create a Python script. So let's say AI underscore class underscore calculate dot py. So this is going to do the calculation for us. This Python script is going to do the calculation for us. AI underscore class underscore calculate dot py. So this is going to do the calculation for us. Now, inside here, I can do the same thing I did here. The same thing I did here. I can do the same thing here inside this Python script. I will just say from, okay, from where? AI underscore class dot, so what do we do next? Dot Python underscore session. You see it's pulling up. Okay, import, what are we importing? Import what? Or we can say, let's say import addition. Let's only import addition. Okay, we click on it. Now I can just come here and say print into bracket, print into bracket addition into bracket. What do we add? Let's say we are adding 10, 50, 3. Okay, this is what we are doing. Now I will save this. Don't forget, always don't forget to save. You can use the file here and then you click on save, or you can use Ctrl+S, then you save it successfully. Okay, now you see how I'm still importing the package in my Python script. So this is a Python script and this is a notebook. So these two are different, but I can use this package anywhere by using the keyword import and then from. I can use it anywhere. So you see this is here, but we have these two scripts different. You see this, inside this I have the package, the Python script, and I can call this function I created here inside anywhere. You see the concept with the help of from and then import. Now if I want to also perform the calculation for this, like how we did in this notebook to get this, all that I need to do is come to my terminal. Okay, so you open your terminal like this. You just have to go to file here, terminal, and then you click on new terminal. Okay, once you're on your terminal like this, make sure you are inside the root of the folder. You see currently I am in Python modules, so that's why I need to reference the script, then I can get my result. So when I come here, I will just say Python, okay, space, what do I call? I call the AI underscore class underscore car dot py. And now once I hit enter, this particular script will run and it will call all these imports and perform the calculation for me in seconds. So what I need to do is just press enter here, and you see we have the calculation 63. You see 10 plus 50 is what? 60 plus 3 is what? 63. And that is the beauty of what? Programming and also using Python, what? Packages and modules. You guys are clear now? Good. Now let's look at another scenario. Let's say inside this folder, let me go back to the review folder. You see now how we are building here, what we are building here. You see? Now let's say that inside this same AI class, we will have another folder here. You know, when you are building projects, you have folders upon folders upon folders, right? Okay, now let's create another folder here called new folder. Let's call this folder sub underscore AI underscore class. I just want you to understand, that's why I'm doing that. All right, now when I come here, you see I have sub underscore AI underscore class. You see, so it means that Inside this package, I also have another sub package, but this can be any name. I just want you to understand the flow. That's why I made it sub underscore AI underscore class. Good. Now, sorry. Now, inside this, I can still use what I'm having. Let me drink water, guys. Now, inside this sub package, I can still have what? My scripts. You understand? I can call them anywhere I want to call them. You get the logic, guys? So it's very simple. All right. So now let's look at how we can call them. Let's say inside this sub package, okay, inside this package. Now, what's the first thing we need to do? We need to make sure we've initialized and defined the package with the help of the init. So you see, this is a folder. This sub underscore AI underscore class is a folder. So I will have to right click or do the same thing I did for the AI class. See, this is the hierarchy. Inside this AI underscore class, we had init and then a Python script. Now we do the same thing for this subfolder. Inside this, we need to have what we call what? Init file underscore underscore init underscore underscore dot py. Okay, so we can define the packages and initialize it. Okay, now once we've defined the packages and initialize it, the next step is we need to have our Python script or the module. So I'll create another file in this sub underscore AI underscore class. Then I will say that let's say we will call it let's say tracks underscore in, let's say course tracks. Let's make it course underscore tracks. Okay, dot py. Okay, so now you see the hierarchy. So let me open it in there so you guys see it clearer. So check something. This is the project folder. Okay, Python modules. You guys can see. Good. So now this is the project folder. Inside this project folder, we have AI underscore class as a package, a folder. Now inside this, we see we have another subfolder. Now this first AI underscore class is a package. You see, inside we pass our init initializer and also to define some namespaces. Now we have a Python script. You can have so many Python scripts there, that's fine. Now we wanted to create another folder inside this same package or the same another folder. So we said sub underscore AI underscore class. Now when we open this, we have to initialize it and then we can add our Python scripts. That is why you are still seeing the init there, so that Python treats it as what? A package, and also try to define the namespaces. That's why we're using the init. Now the course tracks is just a module, which is our Python script. Okay, now let's come back to our code. Now you see, how do we, now let's say on the course track, let's put some functions there. Let's say def. What function should we do? Let's say multiply. Okay, let's put multiply. Inside this multiply, let's pass two arguments. Let's say a comma b. Okay, so we are passing just two arguments, right? And then now inside this, we return a function. Let's return a times b. Okay, we don't want to waste time here. So a times b. We save it. Don't forget to save it. All right. Now once we save it, now we want to also import this. Okay. So what do? We just come to the AI underscore class underscore calculate here. Now all that I need to do is just come here below it like this, and then I will say from again. So where are we picking it from? Let's check the hierarchy. It's first here, this same AI underscore class. Okay, dot, what will be the next package? It's going to be the sub package, this one. So it's going to be sub underscore AI underscore class. You see, so we are saying that go to this package. When you are going, go to this package because we want this course tracks. So AI underscore class dot sub underscore AI underscore class. Then what will be? What is the module there? Course underscore what? Tracks. Okay. So this is the module there. Course underscore tracks. Then we just say what? import. What are we importing? We have a function there which is what? Multiply. Multiply. We just bring that function there. That's it. Now, when we save this, okay, and we run another script here, we say print into bracket multiply. Okay, what are we multiplying? So what are we multiplying? Let's say we are multiplying 10, 40. Okay, we are multiplying 10, 40, which means 10 multiplied by 40. Now I will save this. So you see how the import has been done. You guys see? Let me take this out. Yeah, let me bring this one a bit here. Okay, now you see, first when we did this, right, in one success, now we've added another import. That is why I advise you guys that always your imports are at the top, okay, then anything you do becomes below. That's a good practice. All right, don't be putting your imports in every section of your code. No, that's not good. Always let your imports be at the top, and then below it you do whatever you want to do in your program. So now you see that from ai_class.subai_class.constructs import multiply. You see, now all that we will do is we are going to print this one. This multiply is from this package. This package. You see, it's not from this package or this package. It's from here. So this is another sub package. You see, this is a package, this is a package, but this is a package, this is a module. So this is a package, this is a package, this is a module. You see how the track is? All right, so how do I run this? All that I need to do is come here and then still call this same Python script, Python ai_class.calculate, and it will calculate this entire 2. So once I hit enter here, you see, I have the first one, which was the 63 we did here, and then now currently you have 400. So you see, it has been able to access and import this package for us, and we can use it anywhere in our program. That's why we are using it in this particular Python script. Right, guys? I hope this is clear now. This is all about Python modules and packages. Okay? So in our next session, we'll look at what? Libraries. Okay?